she just really degrading y'all daughter right in front of y'all face, basically saying she just summed up on it. Yeah,
It's false. Players false as survivors of domestic violence as well, many to this day. So I just think that
Hello, hello, everyone. Hold on. How is everybody doing? Hold on.
Wanna get you right now. It's take me like bomb. Heart gon' speak so God.
I gotta make sure I delete that. Um, Let me see. B Sparrow gotta make me a new video.
Wanna get you right now. It's take me like bomb. Heart gon' speak so God. Splash on my
Wrong video.
Wanna
First, I
get
gotta
you
find the right
downtown.
one. You guys have to bear with me. Give me a minute. Hey, forgetting Urban Queen. Okay, forgetting Urban Queen or forgotten Urban Queen is going to be my new guest host, and we are going to have to try to figure out a way um, to get her on here. Um, she lives in Chicago, and we just want to, touch on some few things that are going on in Chicago. I love Chicago. I was born in Chicago, even though we moved to Joliet. All of my maternal side was there. I still go to Chicago to go to Rush for my doctor's appointments. I don't fool. I just have a primary care doctor in Joliet. But Chicago is one of the cities that I don't even know what to say anymore. The quality of the education that the kids are receiving. We still have generational curses going on, teenage pregnancies, um, mothers not growing up to be great members of society or to even want to be a mother instead of a friend to their children. It's going to take a lot. Like I tell people, I'm so done. I'm so done with our people. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put the link in here in the chat. Now, see if you can click on that link and come in for Gun Urban Queen. Uh-oh, there you go. Okay, there she go.
Okay. You can hear me. You can hear me.
I can hear you. I can hear you. No.
Hi.
Okay, there you go. Hey, everybody. This is Urban Queen. She is my new co-host.
Hi.
And she lives in Chicago. And
Have to get this.
introduce yourself, Urban Queen.
Hi. My name is Forgotten Urban Queen. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I met April Shower on the we met on a group on a link on a group on Facebook, and we've been kind of like kicking ever since then. We trying to come to bring information about what's going on in different situations and stuff like that. That's all I'd say. My first time on camera with someone, so I'm kind of like jittery. Well, let's do this.
Okay. So, can you tell me what's going on in Chicago with the children now? With the jab, they want to give the kids the vaccination.
Oh well, in Chicago, well, I have grandkids, and my daughter, she works up in the nursing field. She took the shots. She didn't give her son a shot yet, so she's still debating on that. I just think that right now they're doing too much experiment, and they're not really for sure on how this vaccine work and stuff like that. Is it? I don't think they should really be experimenting on children right now. When didn't really they didn't really like get real good results on adults. So I don't know. I ain't really with the shot thing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just letting them continue on doing that. I'm not really with it. So I don't really believe in it right now. So, but to each his own. But I had a situation today I wanted to talk about, like our kids, our young boys. My son a lawyer, and he had a case, and he fighting for the kids.
The floor is yours. You can talk all you want.
Okay, he had his young kid that he was defending, and the young guy he beat his case and everything. So my son took him to the school, one alternative school, and my son sitting there happy, because his boy trying to change his life around and all that stuff. And somebody lied on the boy and told the boy when he trying to enroll back in school to call the police and say the boy had just robbed them or something in school. But my son right there, his lawyer right there, which is my son right there, can't believe that happening. But I believe, this is just my opinion, that I believe someone is school faculty called because they don't want to deal with the problem with that child again. So they rather see him in jail than see him give him a second chance. You know what I'm saying? And they say they
Right.
want like they getting all these funds and all this stuff for these kids, our so-called bad kids, but they don't want to put the work in for the funds. They once again they're using black people for funds again, like everybody do, like the Me Too do, and the BLM do, and everybody else do. Just use us for our funds, but don't want to help us. You know what I'm
Girl,
saying?
we don't care about ourselves. How we think some other people gonna care about us?
Right. We have to like, but we can't go through life.
We don't even care about ourselves. And
Well, we
let me
can't.
make this clear. When you said somebody lied on your son's friend,
No,
yes.
that's not his friend. That wasn't his friend. That was his client. He's a lawyer.
Oh, your son is a lawyer and they lied on his client.
Right. He
Okay,
had this.
yes.
The client
Let
had the
me tell
client.
you something.
The
People
client.
are jealous of people. Yes, they are. People don't like you just because you are you. People won't like you because they ain't shit, ain't never had shit. They will not like you because they ain't shit. You might have a close family. They don't. You might just the way you carry yourself, people don't like you. So be advised at the company you keep
But
because
I think that
everybody ain't for you.
right. But I
And
think
yes, I said it.
I
You
think
know,
the point I'm trying to make is that I'm a firm believer of this because I raised my kids. My son a lawyer, my daughter CEO at the hospital. My other son live in Minnesota. He's a social worker. And I raised him right in here on the west side of Chicago. So I believe in second chance, and I believe that when the kid finds someone, know their mother they might have a bad home, but when they find somebody like my son, like he's like a lawyer, he got this client, he's a kid, he's like 17 years old, he beat his case and everything, so he asked my son to take him back up to the school to register in school, to register him in school. So while my son waiting on him to do with his client, waiting on him to the paperwork get done. Someone, maybe a student or a kid, said while he was with his lawyer, they didn't know that was his lawyer. Probably thought it was his father or something like that. And they claimed that he robbed them. The police came and got the kid, put him back in the system. He just got out today. And they put him back up in there over somebody said why he was his lawyer. I just don't understand how they got all these new rules, how they got all these rules for our kids. That's what I'm saying. No, we can care all we want, and people always say that, well, we don't care about ourselves. We care, but they don't care for us. Yeah, we shooting out here our kids shooting out in the streets and all that stuff. Yeah, they took all the playgrounds, all the after school programs out in our community. We don't have nothing in our community. We don't have no jobs in our community. And yes, we care. Just like Black Lives Matter. They claim to say they for black people, but they only come out there for the police when in Chicago babies getting killed, people getting killed out on the street. They don't come march for that. They don't care. We care. They don't care about us. Don't nobody care about us. We care. I believe 80% of black people do care what's going on in our community. We get out here and we vote for these people to come in. They use our community for everything. Pay attention to everybody else's community except ours. Yeah, I think we care. I believe we care. I believe they don't care. If we didn't care, we wouldn't vote. We got them Democrats back up in office, and we didn't care, we wouldn't have voted. And we still ain't getting nothing out the deal. And we still not getting nothing out the deal. We not getting no civil rights laws okay to nothing. We're not getting nothing out the deal. You know what I'm saying? Everybody getting a piece of this pie of America but except us. So I think we care. I think they don't care for us. I think they use us. I think like Me Too. They're marked for like them black women right there. But I see a lot of black women. I know a young black girl. I can have her come over here. She got raped. Went to the police. Did nobody come help her? That girl crazy to the bed right now. And then she having a 9 years old. And she see me maybe this year crying to me and talking to me, still telling me how horrible it is. Don't tell me about all these groups that coming up in here, march, these movements that coming in our community, for our community, black community, and saying they care about us. They don't care. They care
they
about.
don't care.
They
They
care about
do
the
a
funds
mess
they can get. They can get
to
the
make
funds
it
from us.
seem like they care.
They don't
They
care.
booze other people like they trying to do something.
Right. The movement,
Get
that
the
movement ain't
money,
for us. And
and
movement ain't
then
for us.
they
Black
go.
lives not for us.
Then they go.
And they
You
gone.
know,
You know, that
they
little
did.
7-year-old girl got killed by McDonald's early part of this summer. I didn't see no black. I saw a lot of black people. I saw activists there. I saw everybody, but I didn't see no black live movements there for our children. They don't come for us unless the police kill. They know they're gonna be seen or get someone. They don't care about us. Now we care. I think we care. I think we like I think we abusive, like abusive. I think our community is like abusive white. We keep trying and show them that we care, but they keep beating on us. You know what I'm saying? So we don't have nowhere to turn. The justice system don't care about us. You know what I'm saying? They make laws as they go along for us, and they make laws off us, but they don't use the laws towards us and for us.
And all the laws
Yeah,
that
they
they make,
create everything.
they'll start off like they
Mhm.
really,
They
really
taking our
care.
freedom of speech. I mean, we don't have
Like
a
in
freedom of speech
Illinois,
anymore.
the statute of limitation. You know, they did that law to get the Catholic priest in R. Kelly. But
They
the
ain't getting
law,
out Catholic priest. They use
the law is only going to apply to the black people
yeah,
because again,
they say justice not blind. Oh, she blind. You know what I'm saying? She's
because
blind. Yeah, she blind. She only got one app. She only got one
people,
app to use.
I need people to make me understand because I have a big problem. There are 500 white Catholic priests, okay, where they didn't release the names of these people. Now, I don't even know if they lay priests or not that could be walking around in regular clothes. And I'm telling, remember, they still going at it with Lisa Madigan. It was more than 500 priests in the state of Illinois that you don't even know these people's names. They haven't registered as sex offenders. But y'all want to say I got a problem, you know, because I'm for R. Kelly. But at the same time, there's 500 plus more white priests names who we don't even know out here doing God knows
They
what.
use they use our people and our males and our men, and it's like I just be glad we start standing up to them. Gloria Allred, you know what I'm saying? She just getting money off our black men, you know what I'm saying? Like
Girl, Gloria
they charge
Allred, Gloria Allred, she
what
gonna burn
they
me
charge
up.
R. Kelly was they couldn't. I mean, I just wish people would see it as clear as day. I don't really like talking about R. Kelly 'cause I get like sensitive about him. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel it's so wrong. I hate for our black men to be railroaded, and I hate for us to sit back and say, "Oh, he did it." We the most manipulated, most selfish, most cunning community it is. So we believe anything they say to us. You know what I'm saying? I don't never believe nothing they say because I don't believe the news. I don't read the news. I do research on what I read or whatever. They convince everybody, the whole community, each race that we was aggressor, that we are mean, that we are slum dogs, that we don't want nothing in life. They convince them that through the news. You think they convince you that R. Kelly and Bill Cosby, every black man is a rapist? Nah, can't convince me of that. You charge this man. You charge him.
Hey,
You
Georgia
charge
girl.
R. Kelly. You charge R. Kelly with rape, but you
Georgia girl is
volunteering.
from the Dream Team. That's the group. And she has the channel. And she does a lot of self-empowerment. And she's trying to get people, healthy eating tips and doing things like that. Because really, we're going to have to become our own community of people.
Yes, I make my own.
We're going to have to start sharing our own
lotion and
information.
everything.
What's that you taking?
No, I don't take. I make my own body oil, and I make men. I make different stuff.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, this women butter right here.
Product.
Yeah. But it's just that we just as a community we need to As a black community, we need to wake up. That's all. I think we need to wake up. I mean, like, ain't no way in the world they can
Hey, B Sparrow.
change the
B
law and
Sparrow is another good
right
friend
in
of
front of
mine.
our face.
Everybody, this is Urban Queen. She's out of Chicago. She makes
Hello.
home products, body oils and stuff. She raised 3 children. One's a lawyer, a social worker, and what's the other one?
Oh, she works in a hospital, CEO at a hospital in Chicago.
Right. And
Hmm.
so, you know, there are single women that can raise kids to be successful human beings, not the stereotype that they all gonna become gang leaders, they all gonna be in gangs and all of this
Hmm.
stuff. Yeah.
Right. Because our mother, we as parents, we have to learn and like, whatever obstacle we have to prepare our kids for what's out there. We have to prepare them and talk to them about that. No matter we talk to our kids about it, they still gonna run into our kids and our black men and us. We got so much to be afraid of when we walk out this door. We got the police killing us. We got our own killing us. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Yes, we care. It's just that all these legislators that said that they're gonna help us, we vote them in. Then they go back and they go take care of everybody else. We gotta start. We gotta get better. It ain't gonna get no better for us if we don't keep saying that, making that same
Well,
excuse.
well,
It's
what
just,
I'm getting ready to start pushing, and that's gonna be, I'm getting all of the stuff together because I want Joe Biden to meet with Ice Cube. You said you
Mhm.
was gonna meet with him. Ice
Mhm.
Cube had a Black America plan. You know,
Yeah,
and
then nobody want to
Black
listen to it. Black folks don't want to see each other grow and take a chance and trust their own people. It's like we
right,
go
but we'll trust Joe Biden the devil,
right.
and they
And I've been
may
telling, I was telling my community people that I talk to, I don't trust Joe
and
Biden.
and, and, and
I don't
they
trust
they
no
made Kamala Harris black,
She
and them
come with
people
them.
been taking off their
She
inauguration
ain't
outfit.
black. She's not
And
black. She's
girl,
not
they
black.
came up with Asian hate, and them Asian people got so much money, and they did it right in front of our face.
Right in front of our
But
face
you
once
know,
again.
everybody they wanted to argue you, girl. They was ready to fight and kill you. That y'all made Kamala black. She wasn't
Yeah.
claiming black.
Right. Black people made her black. But I told them, I said,
Yeah,
that lady ain't black. That lady ain't black.
and,
They made her
and
black.
they hadn't taken them outfits up. But I'm getting with some people now, and we get ready. We the Black America plan that Ice Cube had,
Hmm.
Joe Biden, and this gonna have to be us, the little people.
It's the little people that got them in office.
It's us, the little people, gonna have to get together and make these people start start holding them accountable. B, you say, but you keep voting no, honey. Who votes? Who
Huh?
votes?
The
I
black
was
people got the
happy
black the
Trump.
black
Trump
community,
didn't
the
pass
black
no
community got
law
them in.
to hurt nor help us.
The black community got them in, and they do
But
this.
we are our own worst enemy.
Yes, we are, because we trust the same people, same
Yeah.
people. We
But
stuck with the
we'll sit
Democrat.
up and turn our backs on each other. You know, it's so funny last night. Funny as it is, I had a good time last night. I was on this our channel by Angie, Miss Angie. She does a good show.
Hmm.
And I was sitting there, we was talking about all the stuff that had happened, being avid supporters of R. Kelly. And I knew then the people that I encountered then, I knew black people, we just messed up. It's just all it is.
Yeah, we
We just messed up.
because
We just messed up.
ain't no way,
And
ain't no way in the world they charge him with one thing and convict him for something on him he wasn't even charged for. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But what they did was, well, R. Kelly, people don't know that the Walt Disney Channel owns Lifetime, and they was during the time R. Kelly was in court. When the first week, he was in court too in New York, in court with the charge of a 13-year-old girl. The executive was in court charged with a 13 trafficking a 13-year-old girl and luring her to somewhere. But they found him not guilty for trafficking. He had
Walt Disney was the biggest Hollywood pedophile.
yes,
He
I used to get all them kids
young
that's
children,
retarded.
everybody. They
Yeah,
don't talk about this.
yeah, they want the big. They had all them little
They
kids. That's why all
feel
them kids
bad,
messed up.
Mickey and Minnie Mouse, but just because now I don't, then they want to say we don't want to say what he didn't do. Well, first of all, if the entire city of Chicago knew that Rob had mental issues with something we don't address, then all of a sudden, y'all done became psychiatrists. Y'all want to say, oh, he's grown, so he should be held accountable. And the way it looked like to me, did nobody care about him.
I just think R. Kelly got. I just think that his entourage, all his people that was around him, I think it was all about money. I think at a time
nobody gave a damn about
nobody cared about him because they care about the money. And when he spoke up, whenever you speak up, and that's in America, whenever you speak up, look at Dave Chappelle. Whenever we speak up and voice our opinion, say no, stop, then we get crucified and we get penalized and we get lied on and we been go on. They put us on the cross like they did Jesus. Nah, we can't speak up. You know what I'm saying? Them people that turned to his wife, all them, they knew him. They knew. They all plot together. Even the brother, all them plot together against him. You know what I'm saying? Behind his back. You know what I'm saying? They plot against. They use his weakness. Yeah, he probably did make a mistake at one time. But I remember I was going to R. Kelly concert.
I want to know, when did R. Kelly become Jesus Christ? You know, everybody want to make him seem like he's perfect. He is man. Just like I'm a woman, I'm a flesh.
No, what it is, they don't want to see him as Jesus. They don't see him as Jesus Christ. They look at him as a black man. They tear down and point the finger at us like we are. First, they said we're aggressive. They said our black men are rapists, and that's all it is. Like Bill Cosby, he ain't no better than Bill Cosby. He ain't no better than any black man that get out. If they want you, they gonna get you. I don't care what nobody said. When them white folks want to, they put together. They end up getting Malcolm X. And who they use people? What people do they use to get our people with? Our own stupid people. Instead of using the same rope around our neck at the same time all the time, use our own people, our weak people to set out and lie. Most of our leaders have been betrayed by their own people. Their own people. That's who could ride all the way to the end and sneak up in the studio room and close people. It wasn't nobody that I don't know, no stranger came and killed Malcolm X. See, it wasn't no stranger that killed Martin Luther King. It was our own people with the same face. They've been doing that for years.
They say Martin Luther King was still living. They killed Martin Luther King in the hospital. They smothered him.
But they end up having, right.
What I'm saying is, we conditioned so bad.
Yeah, they were
like each other, or not believe each other.
We so weak for money and materialistic things, and that's our weakness. You know, our weakness is materialistic thing and money. Anytime we can see we can get something to flash and show out, that's what we are. We never learn to get used to nothing. We never. And that's why a lot of the artists I see, you know what I'm saying, like, y'all work with that man. He made y'all #1 hits. Everybody he touched, he made a hit for. Now you mean tell me that you don't have to. You don't have. You could have been a character witness. You didn't have to. You don't know what he did in his personal life. But as me and him was kicking it, when we was kicking it, I ain't seen none of that because I wouldn't play none of that. That's simple as that. I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't allow none of that to happen. When they say his music, you know what I'm saying? Did none of our people, like the big stars that he helped, made #1 hits? Okay. Now we're not gonna mute his music because that's business. They ain't got nothing to do with his personal life. They letting us know they can take anything from us, and we sitting here scared we're gonna lose some. And that's why I honor David Chappelle, and that's why I ride with David Chappelle, because I give you $50 million if I let you humiliate me. That's why I respect him as a black man, as a black artist, because his statement was not about I walked away. It's about letting you know, and we whisper. But when David Chappelle let us know is now the transgender can walk all over us. You know what I'm saying? Anybody
they have been walking all over us.
Anybody can walk all over us. They mute us. People don't know is black people are being moved.
You alphabet people. I ain't got nothing against y'all. I like the way y'all.
Black people are being moved. We can't say nothing. We can't have no opinion. We can't do nothing.
We can't even call them names anymore.
We can't call white. We cannot
call out loud.
They call it racism. We fight a white. We call it white song. Then now we got the Asian again. Now we got the Asian. We can't say nothing to them or not. We better wake up and see. We better wake up for real.
But they can still call us niggas.
Exactly. Do not be dumb with it.
And everything else.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing of it is, it's getting ready to get worse. People don't see, because they're going to look up, and these folks, y'all ain't going to have nothing.
We got nothing now. We don't got to do that.
Ain't got nothing now.
Ain't got nothing now.
Because we not.
Ain't no way in the world our black community all over America can look the same way. Everywhere you go, if you get off the plane and you go into the hood, you swear to God you're in Chicago hood and you in New York. Ain't no way in the world we bony Democrat been with them for 30 decades, almost decade after decade, and ain't nothing, no improvement in our community, in none of our community. It ain't just in Chicago. Well, okay, we can say like you said, yeah, Chicago like that because no. If you can go to Memphis, you can go to New York, you can go all the way to St. Louis and come back, and I swear to God, you'll be feeling like you're in a dimension that you was still in Chicago, born in them hoods. Ain't no way in the world all over America that something our community still look like this. Poor. Find out any Democrat. You can find them all.
A nail shop, a hair salon.
Yeah, I'm in Los Angeles, California,
and all other strips.
You can know when you get to the black community. You can see a beauty shop, a Walgreens, a CVS.
Oh, and then they also put you a Metro or a Cricket or a Boost Mobile.
We gotta open our eyes to see something wrong with that.
The things that they know we want to have, they know. They want to keep their hair and nails done. They know they're going to keep a phone. And they know they're going to eat some damn Chinese food and fish.
And chicken.
So
that's
every hood.
But when they come down to vote, they start hollering, screaming, oh, come vote for y'all need to vote. By the time I saw, if you don't vote for me, you black. You ain't black. That was the weakest line ever. For real, that was the weakest line ever. And anybody that fell for that was a fool.
They fell for it. Girl, they had Biden like he was the next coming of Jesus Christ. He got the preacher sounding like a Baptist minister. Girl, I'm like F Biden and the horse he rode in.
Girl, I didn't care for now one of them. Biden, the Kamala Harris, her. I don't care for none of them. Because they all sing that same song. They get up in the office and tell me what they're going to do for us and what they're going to do. They ain't change the police law. They don't do nothing for us. black folks is like with Democrats is like Bruce, like again, Bruce is a woman that's steady getting beat. She's steady taking a chance on them, hoping that they'll change. We steady taking a chance on Democrats, hoping they'll change for us. And they will never change, no way, because we ain't gonna change. We're gonna keep taking them punches, keep taking them hits, and say one day they're gonna see us. They're not gonna never see us. All they do is come into our community, take their hood off. All Biden did was took his hood off to convince us that he for the black, and then soon got his ass in
That's
put the hood back on.
That's all they done did. But you can't tell you cannot tell black people this. Black people think these
Yeah, some people got me in there.
And they do not care. They do not care about us.
They don't care about that one.
They have convinced themselves they will sell me out. If them white folks told them I killed 100 people, girl, they all be. I knew she did it. I knew she did, and I ain't killed nobody. But they'll believe that white man before they believe a black woman.
Before they believe any of their own kind, yeah.
Before they believe anything.
You
will. We will bring down. And now don't get me wrong, it's evil in all races. But I'm talking about our race, and I'm going to talk about those ones I think is evil and dirty. And I keep blessing all over here. But we will sit around and dog out our own people, yet singing the Star Spangled Banner, won't stand behind Colin Kaepernick. Then Kyrie, the basketball player, and that's his right. The government want to know everything about everybody. I mean,
everything about blacks. They don't care what's going on. They're like Epstein. That man ain't dead. They put that man out of there and put him in another country.
With this COVID, I mean, there are other diseases that that are transmitted. You can get tuberculosis from somebody coughing on you, and then have to take. You won't be able to take the skin test. You will have to take a chest X-ray after you get treated. Hey, Tracy, but there are so many other diseases that you can catch out here. But now, since COVID is the latest one, if you don't take this, you can't come over to my house. I don't want you in my car. And I'm thinking, well, shit, do you ask them? Do they got sexually transmitted diseases? I mean, we're so hypocritical. You worrying about COVID, but hell, you got somebody going in your bathroom. You don't know if they HIV, anything.
They forgot all about that.
Y'all done threw everything else all out of the window. But now we just focus on COVID and this other disease.
Yeah. Ain't no more colds. Ain't no more flu. Ain't none of that no more.
I don't claim them no more. I swear to God, I can't claim them no more. Shit. I'm saying I stand alone because we're pathetic. We really are.
We are a pathetic race. We're a pathetic race.
Until you can look in the mirror, all of this, I don't give a fuck who hangs with who done did what. Them your own insecurities. Because, see, at the end of the day, I got confidence in myself that I could do anything in this world that I want to do. Anything in this world. And I'm 59. Now, I can't do nothing athletic, but with some brains, I would never try to bring people together ever to have a good time. Because like I say, People are slime balls. Girl, they will laugh in your face and be stabbing you in the back. And this is what our people do. So all of that, when they talking about keep it 100, I'm real, there's a damn lie. These motherfucking bitches will steal your husband, your men, your credit cards, your clothes, your identity, everything. We are the most, we hate each other so bad that we have stooped to all types of lowness against our own people because you hate yourself that much because you ain't shit.
Yep. Send them out for
I believe in second, third chances, and however many else, but you ain't gonna keep, ain't nobody gonna keep
Oh, for
keep
my foot.
Hold on for a minute. I gotta answer a call. Urban Queen, keep talking. The floor is yours.
Ah. I just want to say, like, second chance, like, I just don't really like give up on our people, you know. I'm just not that, it's just not easy, you know what I'm saying, for me, like, to give up. I believe that we all believe it's need a second chance in life, and I believe that it's hard for us to get a second chance because all odds against us. And we gotta wake up. I just believe we need to wake up. And they doing things in our face. They used to have it, you know what I'm saying? And they bring it all the way back like slavery time. Like they don't care about us. They don't care what they do in our face, how they can snatch our black men, throw them in jail and say, you going to jail just for this. You know what I'm saying? Or take our young boy. Yeah, they out here killing and robbing and they dropping these guns down here. They putting all this violence up in here. There's nothing here in our community for them to try to even do better. When they try to do better, they got more odds. The police look at them more if they walk down the street. The police looking at them. The odds against us. For real. I don't think like justice against us, everything against us. And I don't think like ain't nothing wrong with us. We just need to get ourselves together. We just need to wake up. Wake up and see what they're doing to us. That's all I think we need to do. Just wake up.
And
Because
you know,
every race
to
in
be
front of us,
honest,
it's a race out here. And
I'm
the
so
Asian,
glad.
the Hispanic,
I
all of
am
them racing,
so
huh?
glad my cousins that had boys got the hell out of Chicago. I
Mm-hmm.
am so glad because right now, and I live in Joliet, and Joliet got problems too now. Don't
Mm-hmm.
don't don't get it twisted. We got the same type of problems: corrupt politicians, corrupt policemen, people that
Mm-hmm.
don't want to stick together, people that's mad that you on all of these communities. I mean, we our own worst enemy. And I'm gonna tell you, them people know. Them people know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Them people know us better than ourselves.
Exactly. Exactly.
Uh-huh. They know us. Yeah. What the hell? I care, you know.
They
And
know
I
it be
am
nothing.
not even going. If you don't attend school board meetings right now, any parent that has a child in school, you ain't a parent if you ain't attending school board meetings. A parent will be up there attending them school board meetings. Even if you can't go, you can send a representative. See, back when I was raising my son, the building I was staying in, it was it was four of us that was like workers.
Mm-hmm.
And so we sort of all helped each other because I had my son, he started off, he was in Cub Scouts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And even before then, I forgot what step was that. But what I couldn't do, I had two other ladies, and then even his uncles that could do it. So if you decide in your mind, and that's what I say, this is mine,
Mm-hmm.
mind over matter too. Because if you want your children to have the best, they can have the best if you put it in your mind.
Yes,
To
we got
make
yeah.
up in your mind that no matter what, my kids gonna have the best. I'ma be at the school board meetings, and then I'ma tell you, I don't know what it is about these games. These games got these kids' minds gone too.
Yeah.
They on these games too doggone much.
Yeah, the games, chicken.
You know,
They got these little kids stealing from each other. I was watching this CBS News and they were doing this carjack because Chicago got the highest, carjack which is really going on now. And this young boy, the reporter asked the young boy, he went over 15. What made you go out and start carjacking? He said he watched some game called Grand Auto Theft, GTA, some stuff, and he wanted to see how it really happened. That's how he started carjacking. But that game need to be banned. Just as well, you can say R. Kelly music need to be mute. That game need to be banned. Now if you want to do something, it's like got these kids stealing from their mama, going in their cars to play, and that game is the devil's playground. That game need to be banned.
anytime you let a kid sit up in the room all day long and they don't come outside their room and you just say they in their room playing the game, you just as fucked up as the kid is.
Mm-hmm.
Because if a kid ain't even coming out to eat or use the bathroom, but they playing the game, something is wrong somewhere. Somewhere. Somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Then the cell phones, you know, they all in competition now to make TikTok videos.
Right. It's just too
You
much.
know, to do this, you know. I really feel bad for the children of today. And then some parents, you know, just
Mm-hmm.
because you didn't go to college, that doesn't make you no bad parents. You know, a
Right.
parent is spending time with your children, instilling values in them. Because,
Right.
you know, you got some college educated people that ain't got no kind of street sense. You know, I don't need no book to tell me that as a black person, long as you not putting everybody together, like I'm on this group on Spreaker.
Mm-hmm.
They have different music battles and they have different things. The person that's over it, I say they a bitch. And I
Well,
stand by my words. Because if you can't invite everybody to something, don't invite none of them. Because, see,
mm-hmm.
you are a prime example of an Uncle Tom ass slave master. You still doing division, and you a bitch ass nigga to me. You a bitch. And that's how I feel about any person that does division and separation. If we all can't flow together as a team, then why are we separated? And anybody that causes separation and division amongst black people,
Yeah.
I don't care what form it is, from a music group to a site, to a club or organization, use a bitch to me. Use a white man bitch. You still got slave mentality, and you still causing division and separation. And who made you the master of what black folks that you should have involved? Bitch.
Okay.
And so I go hard. I'm not pulling no punches with these people no more. Because personally, like I say, I don't care. Don't none of them make me. You know, I don't care. I don't have to be your friend. Yeah. I don't have to be your friend. Because I don't with people like some of these people, what they got going on, them ain't the people you want as your friends. Them ain't even the type of folks you should even want in your circle. And until, I look at a lot of people too. You ain't even on my level. You ain't even on my level, because I'm out here trying to help the community. I'm not trying to cause division, but I'm looking at you and you not. And if a bitch, a punk, or whoever think that I get upset, I got all kind of health issues. And I'm still trying to help out in the community for I got 4 Halloween costumes over here. I'm ready to take pictures and put them on Facebook and say first come, first serve. I got a Wonder Woman. I think I got 2 Batmans and another costume. And what's up with that? In the neighborhood, we had Halloween costumes giveaways. You can't even get people to go get the free stuff now.
No, it's changed. Things changed. Like the community changed. It needs somebody like some real genuine people to start speaking up. It's like we just lay back and just like savages, like out to hurt each other, not looking out for each other anymore, not supporting each other on nothing no more. It's like this generation. Like when I was growing up, God, it was like totally different. It's like so different now. Like basically because you see most of women's like focus more on the internet more than they is in their own home now. Because it's too much going on. I don't know. But for one thing I can say is
evilness.
For one thing I will say is one thing I will say is it's too much going on, and for you to have kids, you just as well if the kids shouldn't be playing games as in the room, the parents shouldn't be 24 hours on the internet if you got babies and 24 on TikTok and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you need reality. You need like real life. Your kids need real life, connection with you and stuff like that. I think that's what happened. We lost connection with our kids, with our friends, with our parents, with everything. There's no more connection. It's like now you don't even call people and say happy birthday no more. You just put it on Facebook and say happy birthday. I just like
well, and some kids don't even call and say thank you for a gift. So who is that?
I thought they stopped getting
is that the parents' fault or the kids' fault?
I didn't know they still giving out gifts. They give out gifts now at parties. I ain't seen none in a long time.
No, I'm saying if I bought, if you send somebody a gift, people don't even say thank you nowadays.
Nah,
Is that the parents' fault or the kids' fault?
but majority
They
of
don't
people out.
even know manners.
Mhm. Yeah.
I mean, they don't even know manners. So, are there any things going on in your neighborhoods? Do they have like food pantries that come up there and give away food? Um, do they have like clothes giveaways or places
Mm-mm.
you can go to get free clothes?
No, they do. Oh, honestly, I ain't seen none in a long time. I ain't seen none in a long time. Like, you know, father giveaways. It's like the community that got dry. It's like everybody just walking and doing their own thing. It's like no connection no more. It's like I'm like fear like going outside. You gotta worry about being carjacked. You gotta worry about shooting. Um, Carjack is so high. It's like you walk out, you drive your car, they'll take your car. I mean, it's real bad now. So I don't see nothing really going on like positive no more. All I see is violence, 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 shooting, fighting, stabbing. That's all I see now. That's all I hear now. I don't hear no positive energy going out there, coming out from in our community. It's just like I don't know. People walking around with masks with nothing to say. I don't know. But yeah.
Yeah. And
So
I feel so bad. Like I say, I go to Chicago all the time.
I'm
And
sleepy.
like I say, thank God, when we walk out of my uncle's house, we can walk right to the garage. But shit, that still ain't nothing to be so safe about. Cause hell, they could be standing right there when you open the garage door. But uh, what they have to experience in Chicago with the carjacking, with just
Mhm.
being black, with the police might kill them, with the gangs, that's a whole lot of stress.
Yeah, it's a lot of stress going on out here. I just like
That's a lot of stress. And
mhm.
so I would hope the mothers, you know, uh, leave, leave Chicago.
Mhm.
Why do they stay? Why do they stay when you could
Cause
go
most
through
of,
the whole?
most of the time, like most of the time, these women in here, these are babies. These are 15, 14-year-old, 16-year-old kids out here killing, carjacking, doing that. They not leaving because they mom still kids. They mom still trying to probably chase a man, hang out. You know what I'm saying? They don't have that when we had that when we had like when we was growing up or when I was raising my kids, these mothers don't have that no more. They too worried about a bag or this and throwing their kids on a put the kids on a half price shoes and a half price pants on, and the kids don't even can't even hold a pencil, can't even hold a conversation. They can't even hold a conversation. So I don't know. I think the social media kind of really we was already a community like with poor schools and all that stuff. Now this social media we got it's a great platform, but it's time when you got kids, it's time out. It's cool people like me and you. You know what I'm saying? This our kids grown. But the ones that got babies, like 50, babies and 15-year-old kids out here, little girls sitting outside getting shot in the head over there it's just like they said she got shot at 1 o'clock in the morning. At 16 years old on school day, she should have been in the house. That means she should have passed, but I'm saying she could have prevented her death if she was in the house at a decent time. They can prevent their death. These are kids that's out here high on pills and all that stuff, and where's their parents? Now you can't fault the kids. You got to parents need to be responsible for some of this stuff. These kids getting out here 15 years old getting carjacked and going out here carjacking. Okay, I bet you if you start putting them parents up in jail and making them accountable for their kids' responsibility, since they ain't got no bond money, I bet them kids learn to be okay. Then I bet the household will be better, and they start taking responsibility for their kids. That's what I think. I think that these parents need to start. If you're anything under 17 years old, your kid out here doing something. If you outside too late past 9 o'clock, parents need to start enforcing that law. But they don't want to enforce the law because them kids are doing something to kill another kid, so they ain't got to deal with that black kid. And so it's like a circle go round and round.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been an hour, so.
Yeah.
So next time we come on, we're gonna be prepared with some subjects. So we're gonna be all over the place, and we're gonna stick on try to focus on 2 or 3 subjects. So we're gonna be all. But I'm so glad you invited me, though, and I just want to prepare.
I know.
I want to prepare.
There's somebody that lives up there in Chicago.
Yeah, I want to prepare. I gotta write my subject.
I'm so glad that FDG Duck Mama done stopped talking. I got so sick of her opening her mouth.
Well, I didn't. I admire her, like.
I mean, I admire her.
No, I don't admire her. I just
like supposed to be told and put out there in the open. I don't, they already talk about us enough as it is. Mm-hmm. Teenage pregnancies been going on since the beginning of time, and I sure didn't need to hear about you had 3 babies, 4 babies by the time you was 18, 19, and all of that.
But you know what? Like you look at her, and we all come from a different kind of background, and the struggle she probably had to know. She ain't come from an educated, so you're not gonna get no educated talking person. You know what I'm saying? She fight for her son. She got justice for her son, and I think that's great because it's a lot of people. I just lost some that fruit, and I can't for not one bit. They won't even talk about some different type of stuff. They just don't want to do no work for to solve find no suspect for none of their kids. So she did that. Yeah, I look at it as real. I mean, she a part of her community. She didn't go to school, and she said she didn't go to school. She don't expect an educated woman like that. She didn't have no home, and she didn't have no mommy and no dad. She was out there 14 years old, so you can't expect all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us, fortunately, we come out the barrel, and we come out a little more better and a little this and have a little. Some of us don't. I just respect her, like, what I'm saying, far as, she is what she the part of what she came from, and she's not ashamed of what she came from. You can't be ashamed. You can do better. What what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I don't even read it. I've just started knowing like 2 weeks ago because I don't listen to that kind of music. I try not to listen to that kind of music because it kind of breaks my heart. But I saw what she said. I just started talking to her. They called them kids from Parkway. I just started listening to her then, and I think I'm a very good judge of character. I don't really have nothing really bad to say about her. I kind of like her because I'm looking at her from my eyes and where she from. I'm not looking at the media because they full of crap. I don't even watch the news anyway. So I'm looking at her from the part of her community, and kind of like don't have nothing to say.
Well, I was looking at her because she was on a couple of talk shows. Tommy Sotomayor had her on his show. And that's what I say. Everybody black ain't for you. You get the woman on your show to ridicule her.
Mm-hmm.
To ridicule her. And that's why we have to understand. And I'm gonna tell you.
But see, if we can stop looking at what the white man expect us, what the white people, professional people expect us to be, and what us to do, then we can kind of like get along and be more conscious of what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Because even though R. Kelly,
realize that some black folks are still playing the Uncle Tom game because they so insecure with themselves that they want to make somebody else look bad. Tommy into it with Kwame Brown. So, he brings her on, then he trying to, talk about her. And like I said, she did the best she could, okay, with having all of these kids. Okay, you was a teen mom, but see, I know too many teen moms that became better people. Just because they had kids as teenagers didn't stop them from going to get their high school diploma. It didn't stop them from learning how to talk or read or write. They went back and got their GEDs. This is what I'm saying. Some even went to school with their kids. See, them the type of people I know. Is go getters, and so as she kept doing all of these interviews, it was like, oh my God, okay, now we love you. I feel sorry for you, but when she got to talking about all this other stuff, like, yeah, I go to church, but I still shoot you in one breath. I'm like, oh my goodness. But they was actually getting ready to start taking a collection to keep her off YouTube. They was gonna start a collection.
Mm-hmm.
I
That's
was
just so
sitting
well
up there
showing
with
like she'll
huh?
be gone. Trust she'll be gone. She gonna die down. And pretty soon. I just think that that's her way. To this platform right here to set out her anger and first her frustration, all that stuff. And then
Yeah,
eventually
I
she
wish
gonna
she
moan.
would
Then
have
she gonna
did.
moan. And then she gonna
Yeah, I
moan.
wish she would have did her own show at her own way instead of to go on these shows and get ridiculed by some of the people that she did. And black folks, we gotta understand that too. Everybody, they're not gonna tell our story the way
Where
we
it's supposed to be
show.
told.
They're gonna tell our story to ridicule and talk about us and joke about us. And that's what we like to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
My head.
it wouldn't be us. We wouldn't be black people if we didn't talk about each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I'm so glad you came on. Hey, show your products. And where can people get your products from?
Oh, I'm gonna show. I'm right now still working on them, like working on my products and stuff, and researching and stuff like that. I'm gonna put maybe 2 more weeks. I have everything set out. I'll love to send it to them and everything. Mail it to you guys and everything. But right now I'm doing like a little pop up. I did a pop up a couple of weeks ago, and they were like they
Yeah,
loved it.
because Beach Sparrow, the lady that came in earlier, she makes nice earrings.
Oh yeah, yes,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Oh okay.
Yeah.
You see.
And so maybe, you know, I'm going to try to get people to get their stuff together so in the next couple of weeks,
Mhm.
people can shop black for Christmas.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah.
and
Good idea.
that's another thing. You can shop black,
They don't think that black people
but
stuff
you
is
know,
worth it because it ain't in the store. Black people
yeah,
is so messed up and programmed and messed up. It don't make no sense.
and shop black for Christmas, you know. If your packages is a little late, understand they might not can get to the post office
Mhm.
fast enough, you know. Uh,
Mhm.
and let's just start trying to support
One another.
our own. But
Mhm.
I um at this point in my life, I had breast cancer come back again, and
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I had my breast removed at the beginning of this year. So
Oh.
I was asking God, like, 'cause I do have my talks with God, higher power. Like, you know, what did I do? You know, why did you leave me here? And I know one thing, and that's not to be around people. If people cause division or your division, I can't support you. I
Yeah.
cannot support you. You know, and I won't. Yeah, I won't support you because you are still on slave mentality.
Right. Slave mentality.
Uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
causing division. So if you do that, I can't support you. I
Right.
can't support people that's not for kids. Kids didn't ask to be here. Children are our future. And I hope some type of way we can get back black
Well,
people
I don't think we. I
that
don't, I don't think.
sweeping
We,
so many things under the rug. We like to sweep too many things under the rug and start addressing some things. But I'm gonna get on off the show. I just wanted
to introduce
everybody
me.
to meet you. You're
Yes.
gonna be the
Glad to meet
co-host,
you.
and next
Thank
time
you.
I'll let you run the show and go around from channel to channel and start supporting each other and
Yeah.
help each other. I've been all about that. Also, I do music shows on Spreaker.com, and then I've been going back to a site turntable that I was on um, before, and so cause music is
Peppy.
my first love. I love
Okay.
music.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love music. Hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
All right.
the same thing.
So next show, you will, you know, you can.
I'll be
There'll be
prepared.
no
I have
show.
everything what I want to say, and I'll be well researched and organized and everything. So many topics I got in my math. So I'm gonna stick in one topic. I'm gonna research and work on it. Um, so I'm gonna call you on. I'm gonna call you.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you for
yeah,
inviting me on. Thank you.
I need you to know this too. I'm not apologizing for what I might say anymore. I'm not apologizing for the way
No,
I
you don't
talk
have to. That's
and
what
the
I'm
way
saying.
I feel, because that's
That's
the way I feel. Ain't nobody gave a damn about my feelings. So I know I'm not giving a damn about nobody else's. And so, you know, um, what I care about anybody, it's too many people, unless it's Jesus Christ Himself that can really move me at this point in my life. Um, and I
Mhm.
got an uncle.
Huh?
I have an uncle. No, I was in this room, but I left this room. Yeah, yeah, like I say, I don't go around people that cause division now.
Mhm.
Uh, when you see it, any person and this came so relevant to me the other day, is I saw the way division was being played out. And I said, I can't co-sign this type of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can't co-sign nobody that's for division with the black people instead of trying to help black people. Because you're part of the problem.
Right.
But I'm going to end this live. I'm a little tired. I've been to Chicago today.
Okay, well then hit me up
And
tomorrow
so
morning.
get your
Thank
stuff
you.
ready.
I am. I
Your
got my
stuff ready
I'm
for
doing it
the
now. I'm
show.
doing it now.
And we got to get ready. Thanksgiving is coming. And see how people might want to spend some time together over the dinner table, even though we're not celebrating Indians and pilgrims and all of that. We
Mhm.
celebrating our soul food or getting together. Some good conversations to have topics. But
Mhm.
us black people, a lot of us, you can't tell us nothing neither. We
Right.
know everything, you know. You can't tell us nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing. They know everything and don't let the ones that's done went to college. You can't tell me nothing. We know everything.
Mhm.
You can't even say, well, dang, maybe you shouldn't do that, or maybe it's not right. We
Right.
can't say nothing to each other. And then they want to talk about women empowerment. Yeah. And so, and I'm not trying to be negative because I'm always positive. But it comes a point in your life when I'm 59. I done grew up. I done seen it and I'm going to speak on it.
Mhm.
But everybody have a great night. And I'm ready to go do a music show. And I'll talk to you later.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for being on the show.
Okay, April Shower. I'll
Okay,
let you later.
all right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye bye.